Hello everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can create invoice with Payoneer. So you can definitely ask people to pay you through Payoneer, and you can do that directly on your Payoneer account. You don't have to use any other third parties, you don't need another outside link or so. You can just send your invoice directly into your client or your customer's email. Now, first things first, I'm going to have to mention to you some of the things that you will need to set up before you'll be able to use this get paid options right here. So if you go to the settings, you'll be able to see the profile setting as well as the verification centers, and these two are going to be very important because on your profile settings you will want to first obviously make sure that you have inserted all of the necessary details for your profile. Meanwhile, for the verification centers right here is going to be the place where you'll be able to see the documents that are verified for the sake of your account. So in order to receive the money or to get paid, you will need to have this following documents right here. So you're going to want to have your national ID inserted and verified by Payoneer, and sometimes they will ask for additional data, and for my case I added my utility bill, and then they're going to want to ask for the receiving accounts as well as the business profile. So this is the most important step in order to be able to get paid, because if you don't complete all of these documents yet, you'll not be able to use this get paid options to create your invoice for your customers. So make sure you check that first before you continue to watch this video. And if you have any document that you will still need to submit for the verification center, they're going to give you a notification that looks like this, and all you have to do is click the submit now and then continue your submission. Now I'm going to show you how to send the invoice through Payoneer webpage, which means that I'm going to be doing this through my PCs or my laptop, but you can definitely also follow the steps along even if you're using the apps, because Payoneer do have the mobile apps and you can do the exact same step with your mobile apps. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go and click on this get paid options on the left side of our screen. So this is going to be our navigation menu, and then you can see under the get paid we have this request payment options, batch payment request to multiple payers, and then the receiving account. So this is going to be where you're going to set on where you want the money to be inserted, and this is the part where if you would want it to ask for a multiple payment, you can definitely use it through here, but I'm going to show you how to do it on a single request. So go ahead and click on request a payment, and then you're going to want to select a payer if you already have a list of payer. If you haven't, you can just go ahead and add a new payer. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and here you're going to choose on what kind of payer will it be. Either it's a company or individual. Let's say it's going to be for a company, and I'm going to name this as test company, and you can definitely add the website URL. So let's say it's going to be tesco.com, and then you can add the first name of the contacts that works in the company obviously, and then you're going to want to add the first name of the contact as the representative of the company obviously. So let's say it's going to be Finn Williams, and for the email, let's say it's going to be email@email.com. Then you're going to want to select on the country. So here are some country that you can request a payment for. So let's say I'm just going to request one from Indonesia, and then go ahead and click on next. Now sometimes some countries are not eligible to use this method right here, and you'll be able to know which country is not eligible. If you go to get paid article, they do have an article that explain on which countries are eligible for this and which are not. Or you can also know which countries are eligible or not by taking a look at the steps right here, because we do get a notification that says this. So I'm going to try to change it to, let's say, Singapore. Then go ahead and click on next. And then here you're going to want to add your payment details, such as the amount, the currency, as well as the description and the payment due. And let's say the amount is going to be $20 and the description is just going to say test payment for this one. And you can change the overdue date by clicking on this calendar symbols right here. So let's say you want the overdue to be next week. Just set on the date that you want, click on it, and then you have the options to request a payment as your company name or as your individual name. I'm just going to leave my business name as the payment request name, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on next. And here you can attach some document. For example, if this is going to be a payment for a services contract, or if this is going to be a payment for, let's say, some digital file, you can definitely add some product here. So you can attach up to 5 documents. And this is actually the part where we're going to create the invoice. So here you can say that if you don't have an invoice, you can create a professional invoice for free and upload it below. So you can go ahead and click on that, and they're going to bring us into this freeinvoicebuilder.com. So you can definitely go ahead and click this create free invoice. And then you don't even have to sign in to create an invoice here. You can just continue as guest and start creating your invoice through here. All right, so I added the details, and then once you're done, you can click on this arrow right here and then go ahead and download it as PDF. And once it's downloaded, you can upload it through here. All right, now that our invoice is uploaded, you can go ahead and take a look at the preview by clicking on the preview right here. So actually, even without creating the external invoice or the document, this itself could actually be your invoice, because now you can see on the preview, you'll be able to take a look at all of the details of the transactions. So here is the name of the business, and then the amount of the request that I created. And then we have the description as well as the due by. And this one itself is already an invoice, a valid invoice that you can send to your customers. And once you finish, you can go ahead and click on send. And now you got the invoice sent into your customers. And if you would like to follow up to the payment, you can also go ahead and copy this payment request link and send it directly into your customers or your client contacts. Now, if you're wondering the reason why the name is different from the one that I've inserted at the start, it's because I had to redo the whole invoice creation because there was some error that happened and I ended up changing the name. And that's basically it. That is how you can create an invoice with Payoneer. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.